And this whole season has been for lack of a better term, coming to Jesus moment, in my opinion, for Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You see, coming into the season, Tom Brady was retired. And then, for 40 days and 40 nights, he was retired. Then he came out of retirement, and a lot of people thought that this was going to be a year where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who won a Super Bowl 2 years ago, lost in the playoffs last year, thought was going to at least make it back to the Super Bowl. But very quickly, we're starting to realize a couple things. We're starting to realize that at least it seems like it is over. It is over for Tom Brady. It is over for this team, at least this season. It is over. The Baltimore Ravens beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 27-22 on Thursday. And it's not just that the Ravens won. The Ravens are a good team. They're better. I don't know if the Ravens are a hard team to gear. I don't know if they're better than their record or they are as good as their record. And I mean that because two of those three losses, they were up double digits in the fourth quarter. I think actually maybe all three of those losses, they were up double digits in the in the fourth quarter, and ultimately lost. They lost. It was against the Dolphins. It was against the Bills, and I do not remember the other team. But it's not the fact that Tampa Bay lost this game at home, by the way. It's the fact of how they lost. Again, Lamar Jackson threw, 27 for 38, 238 yards passing, two passing touchdowns. Ran the ball, 9 carries for 43 yards. Going into this season, what was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers calling card? What was Todd Bowles' calling card? It was, this defense is supposed to be one of the best, if not the best defense coming into this league or in the league. You had Shaq Barrett, who it looks like he tore his ACL. I hope, for a speedy recovery. More than likely, that means he's out for the season. So you had Shaq Barrett. You have Devin White. You had Levante David. You had Vita. You had pieces. You have pieces. And again, I wish for a speedy recovery for Shaq Barrett. But on Thursday, this defense that is supposed to be their calling card, where the defensive head coach and Todd Bowles got destroyed on the ground in the second half. Gus Edwards has 65 yards rushing. Kenyon Drake had 62 yards. Like I said, Lamar Jackson had 32 or 43. Devin Duvernay had 33 with a touchdown. Justice Hill had 28. And Tom Brady, I've said this majority of the year. He looks old. He looks football old. He looks like, now, yes, I understand. Stats can lie. Let me not say that. Stats do not lie. Stats just don't tell the whole story. Because if you look at the stats, it should be like, damn, Tom Brady threw for 325 yards and a touchdown. It's pretty good. Leonard Fournette had 9 carries for 24 yards and a touchdown. Mike Evans had 6 receptions for 123 yards. Chris Godwin had 73 reception yards. When you look at that, it's good. It seems okay. He's good, but you have to watch the games to understand that Tom Brady did not play good at all yesterday or at all on Thursday. He was inaccurate. It felt like he was second guessing his decisions. There was about 2 or 3 balls that should have been intercepted, but they weren't. He underthrew a lot of people. He overthrew a lot of people. Tom Brady is 2 games under 500 for the first time in his career. And I don't see this getting any better. The defense isn't getting any better. Hell, you just lost Shaq Barrett. I don't see the offense getting better. Leonard Fournette hasn't really been good. But I don't know if that's as much as Leonard Fournette's fault or the fact that this offensive line really isn't that good. When you have any type of momentum, you get offensive line either has a holding call or there's a penalty that's on you. It's not good, man. Julio Jones looks like Jerry Rice did when he played for the Seahawks. One thing that they say about football is you have to be all in. You have to be all in or it's not going to work. This is a brutal sport, and this is a very time-sensitive sport. And when you're contemplating and actually going through with a retirement and then coming back, you can tell, and everything that's going on in Tom Brady's personal life, you can tell that he's not all in. Now, he can say he's all in, but it's kind of hard being all in when you were just retired, sort of. And you're going through what you're going through at home. On top of all that, there's a lot of deficiencies wrong with this team. So I know Tom Brady, said that there's no retirement in his future, and I think before he said that, I thought this was going to be his last year. He has not played well in the slightest. Yeah, he racks up yards. I mean, again, 325 yards on paper. It's like, wow, that's really nice. He outthrew Lamar Jackson. But you can look on that. You can look at the tape. You can look or go rewatch the game. Lamar Jackson outplayed Tom Brady in every way, shape, or form. And Lamar Jackson lost his number 1 and 2 target in Mark Andrews and Rashad Bateman. Like I said, I thought going into the season that this was going to be his last year, especially seeing how he's been playing this year. But I'll say this. If he looks anywhere close to this next year, yeah, it's over with. It's over with. At least I would hope that it's over with because it's not working. And Father Time is undefeated. I know that when you look at LeBron James, you look at Tom Brady, it's like, I don't know. No, Father Time is undefeated. When it's time, it's time. And there's no way that you can look at what we're seeing from Tom Brady and think to yourself, he's still got 3 or 4 years left in him. Unless you're Skip Bayless, there's no way you can see that. He hasn't been good. Now, Thursday's loss wasn't all on him. Like I said, the defense wasn't good. The defense was terrible, especially in the second half. But offensively, the offensive line didn't help, but mainly the reason why they lost, at least offensively, was on Tom Brady. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.